This is going to be our hip flexor stretch in the front. We can use a yoga block or a pillow underneath the back of our foot. We're going to set up in a staggered stance, so in a half kneel position. The leg that is down underneath, right, we can use a mat, we can use a pillow underneath our knee as well. That is the hip that we are going to be working on in terms of getting a stretch sensation in the front part of our hip. What we don't want is any sharp pain in the front of our hip. We don't want any radiating pain into our groin or any pain into our back. As we set up in this position, level one we have is tucking our hips under. So by that, I'm going to squeeze my butt. And depending on how tight or restricted we may feel, we may feel more of our quad down the front part of our leg, or we may already start to feel a little bit in the front of our hip. So we're going to hold this position up, right, tucking our hips under, squeezing your butt. Spine is lengthened. I'm not pitched forward, but I'm also not arching back. Level two, again, still squeezing my glutes, my butt. I'm going to think, can I press my foot down into the surface behind me? Getting a little bit more quad based, but we know one piece of our quad runs in the front of our hip. It's part of our hip flexors. So we want to make sure that we're getting that one as well. Level three, I need to reset. Right, set hips under, squeezing my glute. Level three is I want to think my knee is going to be dragging forward. It's not going to move. And what that's going to target is that front big part of our hip flexor, that iliopsoas that we discussed today. Tucking hips under, squeezing glutes. Hold on to a surface if we need. And then can I drag and try to draw my knee forward. Hold that for about 10 seconds. It's going to feel like a lot of work. I'm shaking. And then slowly ramp off.